Welcome to the big show. This is Investing with Confidence. I am your host, Joshua David, and we are happy to have you with us today. I always have my good friend on the show here today, Mr. Stockmaster, Al Connickson. Al, how the heck are you doing today?
You know, I'm feeling really good today, Josh. How about you?
Feeling good. I hope you're thinking I'm looking good because you look good today.
we always look good.
But I'll tell you what, that stock
People
market...
should come in and really see.
Yeah, right.
You
Well,
know?
everybody on the YouTube stream can see how good we look, but it's our opinion and our opinion only.
Yeah,
how
we
good
know
it
we
actually
know
is.
we know how valuable opinions are.
But I'll tell you what, Al, that stock market is not looking so good for some investors. But we had some spark back here this week, especially a big, nice move on Wednesday, Thursday on the stock market. But we're going to talk about a lot of that stuff here today on Investing with Confidence, about the stock market, how it's moving, different stocks, different possible opportunities, different trade setups, areas of interest, currency markets, futures market, cryptocurrency market. We're going to talk about all of it today here on Investing with Confidence, sponsored by Online Trading Academy. An Online Trading Academy, a world leader in trading and investing education, 25 years on their 25th year anniversary about investing and trading education, helping us, helping people right here in Minneapolis how to trade the stock market and have the potential to do that with more confidence. So, Al, we had some huge moves this week, big volatility. Right. Scaring some investors, but I'll tell you what, this is a great opportunity. I'm excited. Let's talk about what's happening.
Yeah, we've seen some huge moves up and down. Actually, for the month, the indexes are down. But when we see 300, 400, 500-point moves a day, people get excited and they get scared when they see those numbers. But percentage-wise, it's not that big. And we're seeing sometimes the Dow can move 300, 400 points, and it's only like a percent or less than a percent move.
It looks bad on a chart, though, and that's kind of showing a downtrend right now as well.
Well, that is true. But people forget the fact that during a correction or a bear market, we're talking about 10% to 20% or more. Those are some huge moves that we haven't seen yet. But here we've got kind of a situation here in the market, Josh, where good news is bad news is good news. Sometimes good news is good news. Sometimes bad news is bad news.
You're misinformed if you watch, but you're uninformed if you don't watch.
That's right. And this is the time more so than any that we've seen in the recent past here where you need to follow the facts. Follow the facts that the market is showing us, not looking at opinions based on what you think should happen. Just an example here. We had a jobless claim report about a week ago that was better than expected. Jobless claims were 326,000. That's down 38,000. You would expect that to be a good thing. That's where the good news becomes bad news because now people are concerned, well, if the jobless claims are looking better, then maybe the Fed is going to stop their infusion of liquidity into the market faster. So then that becomes bad news. So it really is important now to learn how to follow what the market is telling us, not looking at what we think the market should do based on whatever our biases are.
Yeah, and we're going to talk a lot about different things here today about supply and demand, which is basically buyers and sellers. If there's more buyers, price has to go up. More sellers, price has to go down. We're going to talk about some different time frames, some different comparisons as far as why stocks might be or options might be better than stocks, why futures might be better than Forex, some different comparisons there. The great things about cryptocurrency coming up here. But Al, when you're talking about different, let's just say crazy moves in the markets, and you talk about, learning now on how to identify where the market's going before it happens, talk real quick here about a rules-based strategy that Online Trading Academy has that can help walk you through those steps.
Right. Well, I talked earlier about opinions and how opinions really are of no value and shouldn't be used in your decision-making process.
It's like one of those things that everybody has, right?
Yes, that's correct. We won't go into more detail on that. But when we talk about a rules-based process, that's what's going to take those opinions out of your decision-making process. It's emotions. There's really two components to trading. There's kind of the mechanical parts of it, and then there's the emotional, the psychological part of it. And the one that can do the most damage to you is the emotional part of it. So in order to control that, what we have done at the Online Trading Academy is developed our core strategy with a set of rules. It's a step-by-step process that you follow, no matter what you're trading. You've thrown out a lot of things out there. You mentioned stock, futures, Forex, options, cryptocurrencies. No matter which one you are trading, whether you are trading for short-term goals or long-term wealth, you use the same set of steps. That really kind of simplifies things, but it also makes you follow that path, which has been created over the course of a number of years, initially put together by Wall Street traders, primarily guys that worked on the floor of the exchange. They put this together because they understand order flow, they understand what really moves the price of something, and the rules-based strategy really concentrates on that. Really what we're looking for, you mentioned supply and demand zones. In the financial world, those are buyers and sellers. Where are the buyers and the sellers? What we're looking for are footprints that the Wall Street institutions, the big players, leave in the market. And thank you, Wall Street, for doing that. That's what we count on. That's what we can use to identify when they're going to be active, both from an entry and an exit position. That allows us to make decisions that are based on what factually is going to move the price. You want to get in actually before they do some of their big trades. And our core strategy is designed to do that. We're going to invite you to come into a class where we're going to prove that to you. We're going to show you how the core strategy works, show you how Wall Street really has provided this strategy for us based on activity that they're doing. Basically, they're doing all the work. We're just following all the work that they've done.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned a lot of this stuff. Most people and a lot of our listeners we've been talking to, they want a rules-based strategy that has steps within it they can just follow, and then have a platform to help guide you through your your financial decisions. And Online Trading Academy, the sponsor of Investing with Confidence, has that platform. It's called Click, right? It's a platform that guides you through trading and investing decisions, right? So I want to do one thing here, Al. First time ever. Okay. I want to invite people to a different type of workshop here. It's going to be a workshop for people to come in. I have two of them coming up here. One is on Wednesday the 13th, so it's coming Wednesday. There's also one on Saturday the 16th. They're both in the morning. They're a couple hours, and it's a workshop on how to do some of the things that we're talking about here, different steps in our strategy that Online Trading Academy has with our proprietary platform, Click. So when you come into this investing class, you're going to get hands-on. We talk to a lot of people, and they say, hey, I'm a hands-on learner, or I'm a visual learner. In this workshop that we have coming up here this week, you're going to get hands-on Click. Use some of the tools, use some of the rules to make investing decisions right here on Wednesday and Saturday, so the 13th and the 16th. So call 952-814-4410 for this workshop here in Bloomington, 952-814-4410, or text the word INVEST to the number 484848. When you do that, you're going to get a call within 1 hour to schedule that class. Al, coming up next, I want to talk about some of the different comparisons. I know you have a couple stocks that you want to talk about and look at.
Right.
Let's talk about some stocks coming up, some possible comparisons of what's happening there. 952-814-4410. We'll be right back.